everybody. So hopefully a few of you can join me. We've been talking about emotional issues, the challenges in life. Today we're going to talk about why you need those challenges, why you need them in your life. We've been talking a ton over the last few days about emotional health and emotional healing. And this is an area that I've struggled in for so long, but I finally, after I begin to get better, I finally realized, like, oh my word, this is the greatest gift that I've ever been given, because this challenge and these wounds and this heartache and these hard things have made me who I am. They make us strong. They sanctify us, they purify us, they make us wake up, they make us realize what's really important. And we don't want to wish those away. We don't want to wish, you've heard the quote, don't wish that it were easier, wish that you were better. Or work on getting better and getting stronger so that whatever comes your way, you're ready for it. You're time tested, you're strong, you've got the emotional intelligence and the emotional giftedness because you've dealt with so many things already that you can be a source of inspiration and hope for other people. So going through all of this, digging all these things out of your backpack and forcing yourself to deal with hard things, forcing yourself sometimes to have hard conversations, it just makes you stronger, and it makes your relationship stronger because you know that your relationships can withstand, you know that they're real because they can withstand hard things. And we are so used to kind of like a life of nihilism where we just want everything to be easy and pleasurable and light, and we don't want to talk about those deep things, or we don't want to drag all that back up. And you don't want to like drag it back up to keep hashing over it over and over again so that you never get over it. But you do want to be able to face the hard things in your life, deal with them in the best ways that you can, so that makes you stronger, and it makes you don't shy away from relationships that are hard or things that are hard because you've been practicing on your own self and on your own issues and on your own wounds and on your own resentments and the way you hold grudges and all of that. And so it just makes you stronger so that you're better for the people in your life. You teach your children how to do that because they watch you do it. They watch you be able to wrestle through things and have hard conversations and do it with grace and all that. And they learn a lot. It strengthens your marriage when you can do that. It strengthens all the relationships that you have. So it's totally worth doing. It's not easy, and most people aren't doing it. Most people are just sweeping it under the rug, or they have some addiction that's covering it up, or they're hiding it, or they're stuffing it, they're covering it with food, they're running from it with technology, they're medicating it away. None of that actually makes you stronger, and none of that is actually you dealing with the things in your life that are hard. It's just sort of a different way of running away from it, right? And I have been the actual worst at this in my life, because the reason why is because it felt like whenever there were ever hard things or whenever there was conflict, somebody went to jail or something got broken or somebody got hurt or somebody, like, it was never a good ending. It was never like, okay, let's contend together, let's address the issues in a healthy way. Never that. Always the worst unhealthy way to do it. And so I just learned to stuff things down and pretend like I was okay. And the thing of it is, when you do that, you're actually not okay. So all the stuff that's unprocessed in you comes out in a weirdly passive-aggressive way because you've never dealt with it. And emotions that you refuse to deal with are basically life lessons that you refuse to accept. So you just say, I don't want that learning right now. I don't want that growth. It's just growth that you're refusing. You're saying, no, I don't accept that. I don't want that growth. And I don't think that's really the way we want to be. If we realize that every time we refuse to deal with something, or we won't have the hard conversation, or we won't have the hard conversation with ourselves, we won't really be honest with ourselves. We're saying, I don't want that growth right now. You know, I don't accept that. You're just refusing to be sanctified and purified. You're refusing the growth. So, all of that to say, this journey is worth it because it makes you stronger. We need the hard things. We need the challenge. That's what makes us who we are. I wouldn't trade any hard thing. I wouldn't trade Saturday visits to Brushy Mountain Prison. That made me really strong. At first, it scared the heebie-jeebies out of me and gave me an irrational fear of going to prison. But all the weird things that happened to me in my life, and even the awful things that I ended up doing as a result of not processing my own emotions and my own wounds, all of that can work together for good if you allow it to. It can transform you. It can be like the rototiller that digs up the hardness of your heart and changes you. It can do an amazing work in your life if you will allow it to. So don't shy away. Take time. Life is going by fast, but it's not going by so fast that we don't have time to slow down and deal with the stuff we need to deal with. So don't shy away from the hard things. They're there for a reason. They're there for your benefit. They will make you better. They will make you stronger. All right. I hope y'all have a great day, and I will see you next Monday morning. And I hope that we should get TomTom, I think, tomorrow or Friday. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, you better. So that's Life and Grace on Instagram, and I will see you otherwise Monday. Love y'all.